guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Okay, so we'll do an energy check-in. We'll see what my collective needs to know today. Let's wipe some excess. What does my collective need to know today? This oil is very slippy. What does my collective need to know today? We've got halfway. Something is coming to light about a situation. We've got adjudication and poverty. We've got child, family room, message and change. Okay, so something coming to light on how somebody's parent with this child from family. We've got message, poverty, change. Gift and change. Okay, so something surrounding family. Gifted child. Alright. Then we've got not hiring, despair, family. They could be, here we are. Here is this man, male. Claim to be this gifted child, okay? So could have gone to court and claimed to be a gifted child from family, but it's coming to light that they're not. They could have claimed to be a messenger or claimed to receive some sort of messages or downloads. He became a wealthy man, along with this younger female. Okay, sibling energy, courthouse. Then we've got unexpected money. Then we've got lovers and courtship. So these are both in a relationship. We've got a main male, okay, who is in a relationship, and we've got this main female who is courting or dating. Alright? They've created a lot of despair. There's also a married couple involved from family. House and coffin, message of concern. A lot of despair. This is family who's done this to one of their own family members because of this great fortune. So they took control of this great fortune. We've got concern, official person and mature man. And we've got an older masculine who wanted to take some money under the table. And I was thinking, what do you mean? You're supposed to be a government official, aren't you? There's no way you should be taking some of this money, alright, along with a community of people who have got on the hate train, okay? And they've worked hard behind the scene. We've got message of concern and coffin to end the real gifted person because they've been splitting the money amongst themselves. It's all coming to light on how they took everything and left this masculine or this feminine with nothing when they should have everything. When they should have everything. They're all fakes. They even thought will take this sudden wealth as well. So they've took a lot, and I mean multi-millions of pounds. All these fake family members, alright, this fake community, these corrupt government officials linking to a courthouse adjudication, so there's even a judge involved, okay? He or she, or they, took money under the table, and a lot of people who worked in the courthouse, they're all going to prison, okay? They're going to have to sell their houses, their homes. There's going to be an ending for that. They're going to lose their jobs. They're going to get pushed into poverty, okay? They was trying to change the way this masculine or feminine was viewed to stop them going to prison, because there's some sort of life in prison, what they're going to be getting. Yeah. Because they was in so much despair surrounding this theft, okay, along with this mature man, because they wanted to keep this money, this wealth to themselves. So they released this masculine or feminine's address, okay, and they thought about bringing an ending, because this older masculine is the father of this child, who should actually be seen as high honour, actually be treated as high honour. We've got being stitched up, bad health, community, local community, a proper stitch up, because they all wanted this money. Look, despair, not hiring, theft. They was all getting money from this mature man, this main female, okay, and this main male, this married couple, to bring an ending. We've got message of concern. We've got lovers, a mature woman, an unexpected income. A mature woman and an ex was also involved, and they took a cut of the money. And they was doing everything they could to change the way this masculine or feminine was viewed, and even their thought patterns, by sending dark energy towards their house, their home. Linking to family. Someone has been doing candle magic on you. As the flame burns, their energy increases. Someone is doing magic or spell work to take your love from you. So they've done a lot of spell work because they want this energy, okay, and this money, this wealth, transferred onto them, this light. So they've all been cloaking themselves as a divine masculine or a divine feminine. They've cloaked themselves as the gifted one so they can split this money. It's sickening. Power transference. You have either given up your personal power or someone has taken it from you. So even judge or judges and people who work in the courthouse have been involved in this because they wanted the power transferring on to them. A wealth transfer, like a destiny swap, instant karma. They will receive instant karma for anything they try to do to you. They also got in on a family curse. Someone is using magic to place generational curses on you and your family. And if there's child or children involved, they've actually done a poverty curse on the child or children, alright? Because they want all this love to be surrounding them and their energetic field, and to leave the real gifted person with no money, okay? No place of safety, because surrounding these people, it ain't safe. Assistance. Someone is going to a magic practitioner to get help to cast a spell on you. Then we've got targeted. Someone thinks you hurt them and are mad and out to seek revenge. So you could have spoke the truth. But they didn't like that. 10-10. They didn't like the truth to be told. Dark energy. Dark energy sent your way will be turned back on the sender, a failed attempt. Corrupt law officials, binding spells. Someone is using spellware to keep you from using your personal power. Because they want this power transferring onto them. They want this light to be transferred and cloaking onto them. So they are cloaking themselves as an angel of light, but they're a fallen angel. We've got love attacks. Someone is attacking your love relationships. They want to disrupt all areas of your love life, platonic and romantic. And then they even made offerings. Someone is making offerings to marine spirits to gain power against you. And they've all been competing. Someone feels they need to compete against you. That is their motivation for the things they do. Mirror magic. Someone envies you and is trying to steal your essence to become a mirror image. Then we've got someone is out to take something that is yours. This could be love, money, energy, etc. But it's already come out. They want to take that love, okay? They want to take that energy, because as the flame burns, their energy increases. They want to take that love, okay? And then transfer all this dark, negative energy back onto the one who they've stolen absolutely everything from. Which is disgusting how people in the courthouse actually work like that. It's disgusting how people in the courthouse actually work like that. It's disgusting. It's a very toxic community, okay? Very toxic city, state, continent. Very toxic hometown. Very toxic law officials. And I mean extremely toxic government. Because some of these people, they work within the government. So they think that because they work in the government, they have the right to play God with people's lives and take everything from them. So much energy, theft, and so much dark energy, it's enough to kill. So they've even done death spells. They've even done death spells. We've got Rainbow. Massive success is coming to you after you release someone toxic from your life. But they've been doing these binding spells to stop you from releasing them, because they want this energy. They will not let go of this divine masculine or divine feminine's energy, okay? Constant binding spells, constant dark energy work, okay? Constant stealing energy, more money, everything. Public eye. You are being watched by multiple people who don't have your best interest at heart. So many evil people who want to be this masculine or feminine. So many evil people who want to be. So it could actually be some stolen identity also. I don't know. Pity party. Oh no. Somebody's going through tough times and wants you to experience the same thing. 14. They want you to feel sorry for them. Okay? They want you to pity them. They want you to feel sorry. Feel sorry for me spells. I'm also getting like love me spells. Someone, they're just obsessed with spellware. So, some way, shape or form, they've took hold of a substantially large amount of money. Okay? With these corrupt government officials. And then they've even gone on and done love block spells. Someone does not want you to be happy in love, but they're taking all this energy of love, but they don't want you to be happy in love. They don't want you to be in the vibrational frequency of love. They don't want you to love yourself. They want you to be poor for the rest of your life because, well, they've got a very poor mentality, like a mental health disorder, what they're never ever going to be able to heal from because they've done that many dark things. Someone is trying to attack you spiritually to block your third eye and ability to manifest. Created so many blockages. Whatever was holding you back has been or is being removed. So much evil eye too. The Legion. A legion of demonic spirits have been dispatched to attack you through people around you. But because it's linking to a courthouse, what do you get when you go to court? It's a summons, okay? Because a lot of these people who work within a courthouse, they summon demons because they serve the devil. Which is a shame because you think they'd want to bring justice under Archangel Michael, but they don't actually care about bringing justice. They're all about money, power and control. This is why they've done this power transference, where they deliberately tried to transfer this power over to them. Maybe some sort of power of attorney. We've got illusion. They've been constantly creating illusions and confusions. I'm also getting like a feeling inside of like on my heart. Not even just these love block spells. Heart attack spells. Heart attack rituals. Because they constantly go into other dark workers, okay? Other satanic people who conjure up demons and do black magic, dark witches, dark warlocks. Deception, you see? They conjure them up. They've even gone to like graveyards and done graveyard magic, okay? They've definitely done heart attack spells. Change, development. They want to give you like some sort of like development delay or something to do with all these attacks. And all these demons. Mental magic. So many attacks, they want you to be just not in the capacity to do anything. Alright, and I mean like to the point where they want you in some sort of a wheelchair and not even able to feed yourself and have some sort of heart attack. So masculine or feminine dies because I'm getting, they've even done an insurance job. Because it's a corrupt government. I've been involved in a lot of this for years. And I mean for years. And because it's been going on for years and years, they think that they've got away with it forever. And they're never going to get charged because no one's ever going to question a judge, are they? No one's ever going to question anyone who works at a courthouse, are they? 1919. We've got change, travel, okay? So they created a change. They've been travelling around. They've been living the life of luxury. They're in recuperation. You've got empathy. They have no compassion. They have no empathy. They have no remorse whatsoever. They've caused so much turmoil So much lies, illusions, confusions, very, very deceptive, very deceiving. The devil is a liar. Look, confusion, I said. Confusion there. They've caused so much confusions and illusions. Upheaval after upheaval, danger. Because they didn't want to be honest about what they'd been doing. They just didn't want to be honest. They didn't want to come clean because it was a lot of money. And well, a judge is not going to want to be honest and come clean about their corrupt enterprise, mafia mindset, okay? Are they? No. Confusion magic. And we've got danger of loss. And we've got mystery. They want it to be like a mystery, you know. Oh, no, they just died, or they're also linking these people, corrupt law, okay, family, okay, married couple in a family, a main female in the family, a main male in the family, this elderly, masculine and feminine within the family. They're all linking to death. Even these corrupt judges and corrupt law. Moderation. Moderation. And celebration. They don't do things in moderation. More materialistic things, but it's not even theirs. It's not their money, but more. And they've all been partying, yeah. We've got refreshments, partying, having little nibbles, alright? Having these slap up meals, so many nights out on the lash. Hold on. Because they've got demons riding hell out of their backs, I'm telling you. So many nights out on the lash. And look. Signing legal documents to claim assets. Fraud. One of these people has got fake walls storing drugs and money. One of these people has brown eyes. This corrupt government has got involved in MK Ultra mind control. 23. Thrasher. They've totally tried to thrash and annihilate this masculine or this feminine who they have taken a lot of wealth from with demons and spiritual attacks. With this spiritual warfare, we've got being cleared. So this masculine or feminine in the end is going to get everything back and they're going to be cleared. Because they could have tried to set masculine or feminine up for crimes. We've got using you for clout, listening to your calls. Thinks all men fancy her. She does. 24. And I'll tell you why she thinks that. Because she's roaming round in a divine feminine or divine masculine's energy from doing this energy, okay? This light and all this love energy surrounding her. This masculine thinks every woman wants him, thinks he's irresistible, okay? because, well, he's not even using his own energy to get people attracted to him. He is taking energy off the divine masculine or the divine feminine. Ridiculous. We've got university teacher, lecturer or student, lying on earth. One of these people is driving with no licence, probably bought a car with this stolen money. Driving with no licence. She's going to get found guilty on all charges. Need to up your security. So this masculine or feminine needed to up their security, or needs to, because this main male has been sending people towards this masculine or feminine, okay? Because he's been involved in identity theft. Got involved in trying to be a C blocker, linking to somebody who rides a motorbike. Maybe there's 4 people or more, a group of people who have got stolen identity, alright? Because they wanted to be this mirror image, like mirror magic. Someone envies you, is trying to steal your essence to become a mirror image of you. Or this is what they're doing to this masculine or feminine. Or this is what they have done and have been doing and are still trying to do to this day. Copying signature to claim assets. Got about 20 different accounts, okay, to either watch this masculine or feminine from on social media or wherever, yeah. And then on top of that, between them all, they've got about 20 different accounts what they're shifting money to. A lot of people in this hometown know a lot about this, okay, because word is getting out there, word on the street. A lot of people, because a lot of these people in this local community are involved. And they only want to date this masculine or feminine for some sort of clout. Yeah, I went in there and I got involved in robbing and all. I great. Freaks, absolute freaks. Nothing to be proud of, alright? Nothing. Clapped out clout seekers, yeah. They all need to get a life. They really do. Because they live a very sad life, okay? They could have money in the bank, okay? But they've got no love in the heart. They've been going to a dark practitioner. It's already come out. Dark energy. Sent your will be turned back on the sender. A failed attempt. They've been going and shaking hands to a dark practitioner. The mad thing is though, that they're actually trying to compete against the real person to be them. What do you mean? They're trying to compete against this masculine and this feminine to be them. They want to crawl in this masculine or feminine skin and be them. And then they want you to feel sorry for them. Somebody's going to a magic practitioner to get out to cast a spell on you. Dark practitioner, black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, root worker has been thrashing this masculine or feminine for money under the table, alright? I don't know. Politician in reverse. Could be somebody who wanted to be viewed as a politician or stepping into the world of politics or what have you, or could have actually met with a local politician, someone in this connection. They got involved in some sort of noise harassment or electronic harassment to electronically harass this masculine or feminine via like some sort of phone calls, dodgy phone calls, okay? Some sort of like energy weapons, shooting low vibrational frequencies towards this masculine or feminine. They're trying to lower this masculine or feminine's self-esteem. We've got bullying in groups, gang. They could either be from America or they could have accounts in America and shifting that, okay, overseas. Evidence has been overlooked by the law because, well, the corrupt law was involved. So they're going to be overlooking evidence, aren't they? Shop assistant is involved. The local shop assistant is involved, who's also a flying monkey, who's also been getting involved in stalking, okay, getting on the hate train, chatting shit. They're all very codependent on each other. Very codependent. Wanting to stop and block justice. Poisoning food, drinks. Hacking accounts. We've got kidnap for materialistic gains. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So if there's child or children involved, like in the middle, they wanted to kidnap this masculine or feminine's children and gain power and control over their full entire life and world, because they're sick fuckers. And I mean sick fuckers. Suicidal. And we've got Kirk, like, they want to shake it up, okay, to make you pop on off. They've been doing death spells, narcissists, you see. The shop assistant who's also involved is nothing but a narcissist and wants to be this masculine or feminine. They're obsessed. These absolute monsters. We've got devil in reverse, like, yeah. They, not even the devil likes them. Not even the devil likes them. Not even the devil likes them. At all. So this connection, okay, has been buying flight tickets with stolen money. They're either a cocaine dealer, okay, or they're linking. They spent a lot of this money on cocaine, amphetamines, crack. And they've all been involved in taking profits, money for someone else's work. Plagiarism. Drug dealer. They've all been licking each other's asses. They have. Lapping each other out, creating a false narrative. Someone in this connection's gone and got a couple of mil in their lips. Yeah, darling. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll get you. But fake lips. Someone who used to be on this masculine or feminine's Facebook or Instagram, they was involved, okay? It's an evil eye, been an absolute monster, wanted to create some sort of a crime scene and set this masculine or feminine up for a crime they've not committed. Because again, they've all been lapping each other out. Ugh. And I mean lapping each other out. Absolutely lapping each other out. They need to grow up, because it's actually like elderly, masculine and energy, an old man and an old woman involved who need to grow the fuck on up. Greedy, selfish, money, power hungry, clapped out, clout seeking, C-U-N-T. Disgusting. Toy machine. Like they're just something to be played with, something like to be ragged around like a fucking rag doll. Yeah, spiritually bullying. They're all involved in always stealing to feed addictions. Set of compulsive liars, okay? And then we've got traded you in for a fake friend, a fraud, alright? So like a fake friend is involved in also wanting to steal identity, because this fake friend is also a monster, a compulsive liar and a spiritual bully. Here's a corrupt judge. Here is the corrupt judge who's involved in trying to create some sort of crime scene, okay, to set this masculine or feminine up for a crime. Again, then they need to grow up, and they're paranoid about being caught. They could have been involved in doing this shit since the 80s, or someone in this connection was born in the 80s, or they could have been doing this since the 80s. We've got brainwashing, blackmail, grooming. Blackmailing and brainwashing anyone they can to go against this masculine feminine, thrash them, do a shit ton of black magic, spread malicious lies, spread malicious rumours, backstab them, try and end them, okay, bully them, try and lower their self-esteem, because we all want to be this masculine or this feminine. Honestly, we've got secret society, protection, illegal, legal. They was getting some sort of secret society, illegal protection, because linking to this secret society, all they do is black magic, day and fucking night, non-stop, set up for crimes, lot, trying to set this masculine or feminine up for crimes, setting knob jockeys. They could have a bank account in Scotland, okay, with stolen identity. Again, they've been shifting money from accounts to accounts to accounts. It was like a perfect idea. They developed a crazy obsession, and I mean crazy. We've got American again. So if they're from like UK, they've been shifting this money over to an American account, okay? If they're from America, they've been shifting it over to other accounts, shifting here, shifting there. We've got trying to avoid karmic debts. They're all under investigation, okay? Buddies, pals, oh, pally, all bonded over the shared hate and envy of the person who should have had all this wealth coming towards them, but they want to split it amongst themselves. They're not willing to let it go. Mastermind, it was all carefully thought out and planned. But I'm getting it, masculine or feminine, has been standing up for themselves and not tolerating all this bullying in groups, and not having that they're constantly outnumbered, and not having that they're having like a shit ton of black magic done on them, and maybe child or children snatched, or and that's for some. Just want a reaction, a bite out of you. Because that's all they want. They're like, look at me. Yeah, but I'm corrupt more. No one's ever going to say shit to me. Bow down, obey to me. And let me put you under mind control. MK Ultra. We've got arrest warrants going to be issued. Because they're all going to get arrested. They've been under investigation for a long time. They're very evil. Stay aware of your surroundings. They fucked with the wrong one. Weird alert. Acting weird. Weird vibes. Offshore account. Somebody in this connection could be spending money on TikTok shops. Got all of this money always on TikTok shops. Yeah, paying for more black magic. Alright, they've got a corrupt nurse or corrupt carer involved who also needs to fucking grow up. Alright? Because they thought this masculine or feminine was an easy target. But as they was all meeting on up, they was on track and trace. Meeting on up. They was on track and trace. They was being watched everywhere they walked. Playing dumb. We've got sacrificing for spiritual gifts. A group of them involved in this identity theft. Copy of ID to get loans out, and then we've got British UK. Wanting to keep destroying what you built, tower. Even people on social media, fake accounts, starting shit. Murderer on the loose, serial killer. So it's linking to a serial killer. Okay? Because one or some of these family members are a serial killer, alright? They've killed before. Corrupt judge, alright? Also a serial killer. Corrupt judge, corrupt courthouse, also serial killer. Or because they don't want to be outed for who they actually are. They really do. Because they've been poisoning this masculine or feminine. They've been hacking this masculine or feminine's fake account, and corrupt judge has actually been getting involved in making up fake accounts to threaten this masculine or feminine. Because they're soulless. Because they are soulless. Corrupt judge. Taking DNA samples to leave at crime scenes to set up. Corrupt judge. Ordering DNA samples for testing. Blood samples, hair samples, nail samples, stuff like that. They could have even done, okay, something similar to what they did to me. A hair, blood and nail ritual, alright? Out of people to cover their backs. Heart attack spells. Never says sorry, never admits their wrongdoing, because they've got the heads so far up there on a narcissistic, heartless, soulless butt. It's unbelievable. Shopping with cloned cards, fake cards, like from these accounts which are maybe in other people's names, could have switched money, okay, to like their own account, but then be moving some money to like, because it is linking to stolen identity, to account, constantly switching on up. And we got big lips, fake lips, what came out again. And they want some sort of cameras in masculine or feminine's home, alright? And they're listening in on phone calls, hacking accounts, getting involved in stalking. These knob jockeys are all on it with each other again, lapping each other out, front to back. You know, if you've watched Simba, the way Nala is grooming, is it Nala? What is that? What's her name? Either way, Simba's mum, I can't remember which one she's called right now, right, but she licks Simba from his butt to his front, alright? It's a normal thing what, you know, lions are doing and like animals are doing when they're grooming each other, but they're proper lapping each other out, front to back. And I mean lapping each other out. We've got a heart-shaped face, oval face, more black magic. Somebody involved who received some sort of military training at some point. Somebody who received military training at some point involved, okay? Or somebody who wanted to receive some sort of military training. Linking to a crazy woman stalking a factory worker. So they've probably got a factory, maybe with money, maybe with weapons, okay? Maybe a factory, what they're linking to. Linking to a factory. I'll do a few more. Got child endangerment. Someone who's always going out partying, pissing it all up the wall, all this stolen money, all the time, every weekend. These enemies are growing mentally weak. Good cops who are gathering evidence. They want to steal all this wealth for themselves. And I mean every single penny. It's almost game over. Look, we've got kidnapping for money payout. So, social services, we're on to you, darling. Satanic social services, alright? Because they always target the one who they view as weak. So even bully social services have been involved because they wanted some money under the table. Sending social services. Yeah. But Jesus is coming for them. Even these corrupt social services thinking playing mind games are hilarious because they wanted to get a raise. I go on, we'll give you an extra money, we'll give you this. And they thought, oh yeah, I can prop myself up at a cocktail bar and think I'm great. And by sucking on this masculine or this feminine's energy. Ugh. Even corrupt social services. Man. Set of silly cows. Maybe wanted a new car with some stolen money. Okay. Something to do with getting some sort of birth certificates with this message and like a camera, maybe trying to get photo ID to pose to be this masculine or feminine. Again, ridiculous. Dark witch, attempted murder. So this is also a social worker who's also involved in some sort of attempted murder, who put a price on this masculine or feminine's head, yeah, because they wanted a cut of this money so bad. So they was driving round, okay, this silly cow was driving round harassing masculine or feminine, I mean I'm resonating with this, for money under the table. Also a corrupt social worker was harassing this masculine or feminine via prank calls. Very, very dangerous. We've got back to school. So there is child or children in the middle of this. They also wanted to do an insurance job, yeah, sign all this money over to themselves and then steal the will money. Starting arguments over lies. They don't have a heart, they don't have a soul, sending someone towards you to fight you. We've got a good prosecutor, so they're all going to get prosecuted for what they've done. They've been doing weird witchery, so even on legal documentation, okay, to take control of the child or children, to take control of all these assets, they've done a lot of weird witchery, okay? Whatever they say goes. And all of that legal documentation is a shit ton of black magic. And I've had this myself, where they'll give me court paperwork and I couldn't even get through the first couple of lines. I was just like, woof, proper taken back by the amount of dark energy. And you wouldn't want to think that judges and stuff like that would be involved in that, but trust me, they are. Trust me. Planning funeral before the murders happened, because they had it all planned out, creating a false narrative, alright? Fake accounts, harassing from fake accounts to make this masculine or feminine explode. Karmic father playing mind games. We've got undercover policeman, policewoman watching. Someone's back's going to get snapped. Constantly playing mind games. Constantly lying, backstabbing. But literally, they have got demons riding hell out of their backs, man. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I just had to straighten my back then. False reports after false reports. Money blocks after money blocks. Alright, we've got surgeon. Alright, so somebody could have actually, in this connection, got some sort of surgery. Plastic surgery. And they went to a surgeon. What? No way. They went to a bloody surgeon. Someone actually bought a bike. Don't have to be a push bike. Could be. They could have bought some like bikes, push bikes. They could have bought motorbikes, okay? Electric bike. And then they start beezing round like, look at me. Big man, big woman. Look at all this criminal activity, what I'm getting. But I'm a corrupt copper. And I know this corrupt court clerk. And I know this what have you. And then I know this judge and that. What proper powers and that. Wanting to win at all costs. Win what, man? The money? Win what? Taking somebody's full life? That ain't a fucking game to be played. Oh, look. Making out like you are unfit because they want to take your money. So they've made out like this masculine or feminine is unfit, yeah, just to take the money. Because this judge, alright, is a dark warlock. And they're involved in selling, sharing indecent images of child or children, alright, on the dark web. And indecent images of men or women who have been RAPE'd, and then going back to cameras, uploading that to dark web. Constantly watching this masculine or feminine. Look, website, camera, website, camera, And then while they're doing all these sick things, they're trying to plant evidence at a crime scene. Law officials, abuse of power, performing satanic rituals. Because they want to drink some cocktails or put a bar down it. They want a divine lavish lifestyle. You know, harassing the person who they've took the money from. Got your lawyer involved? Yes, darling. I'll get involved in this, darling. I'll be like the mind flyer from Stranger Things, you know. Yes, I'll get involved in this. Of course I will. What? How much for? Well, that means I can have someone cook me bacon and eggs on toast every morning. Doppelganger. Because they want it to be like, have some sort of service, you know what I mean? Like, where they had like their housework done for them, and they had like a cleaner, they had like a chef. Oh yeah, of course. Oh my lord. Because someone in this energy wanted a cleaner, okay? They wanted a chef hired, alright? Oh my lord. Absolute doppelganger. Do me another cocktail when you please, darling. Bring me a cocktail. I'm living a life of luxury. What? Well, on top of that, yeah, previous cases, selling indecent images, and corrupt judge got involved in attempted murder. Corrupt judges, proper rep, toxic relationships. You know, like evil people who do evil things. 56, 56, they all proper back each other. Come and join in. Even like knife attacks and stuff like that. Because they tried to sacrifice this masculine or feminine, alright? Ginger hair could be significant. If there's child or children, they've tried to sacrifice child or children. Set of silly cows. Set of silly cows. Popping on off to do a glamour yeah, I just want to look real glamorous. Dark witch. Yeah, I want to look real glamorous, please. Yeah, because I want some of this stolen money. You know, we'll get involved in trying to bump this person off. Yeah, toxic. Even people aged 45 to 50. A granddad is involved. A granddad. This could be masculine or feminine's granddad, or if, well, there is definitely a child or children caught up in the middle of this. The child or children's granddad is involved. Throat chakra blockages. Gas man. Oh, well, we've got pals in all areas. We'll just get on the blower and we'll message them and we'll call them in for a meeting and say, go into this masculine or feminine's house home, create a gas leak. Gas them out. I don't care. We'll make it look like an accident. Someone in this connection's got a really bad drinking problem. You won't believe who lied on you. So everybody's just been lying. Lie after lie after lie. Creating a lie to cover up a lie, to cover up a lie. Creating so much false narratives. Chatting shit in the courtroom. Honestly, my throat chakra. Well, yeah, because they want champagne on ice, darling. A lavish lifestyle. You know, someone who's extra large body mass. Jealous of this masculine or feminine. So they got involved. Oh my lord. In identity theft. It's making my ear itch, this. Good law officials. We've got good prosecutor, okay? Good law officials, good cops who are gathering evidence. Because they're linking to serial killers. Look, murderer on the loose, maybe even a cold case. One of them or some of them are connected to some cold cases. And well, if these good coppers are always gathering evidence, and then when it goes to this courtroom, and then they always let people get away with these heinous crimes. Something not right there, is they? They're always paying for hookers and strippers at this courthouse. Or somebody in this connection who went to this courthouse is always paying for hookers and strippers. My money, my hers. Look at me, I've got everything now. Look, she's proper lap dancing on me. I can't believe that I've got all this stolen money. Oh, now I'm going to slam her. Yeah, wads of cash. Here we go, look. I was just pretending that this is wads of cash. Come on, love. Wads of cash. Get on it. Ugh. And then going for more black magic. We've got Christian in reverse. Either somebody in this connection is called Christian, or somebody in this connection claims to be like a Catholic or a Christian. Absolutely shocking. Hard hearts. So maybe a builder, okay, or somebody with a builder's background who used to wear hard hats. Yeah, something to do with like a hard hats, who's very toxic, playing dumb, never did anything of the sort. They need to grow up. Could be this older masculine, okay, or this male linking to like a builder's type of a background. Again, we've got a university student. They could have been a university student at the time, feeding off your energy, your essence. East side could be significant. Linking to London. And we've got military training like in reverse. So either somebody has a military background, or they received military training at some point, or they wanted to receive military training. Then we've got London in reverse, so they could have lived in London at some point, one of these people, because there's a lot of people. Boss taking boss out. Yeah, because they don't want this masculine or feminine to be their own boss, have their own money, okay, have their own company, have their own business, because they want to be a straight up copy and paster, plagiarism. They're deluded to think they're getting away with it. Very, very deluded. Phone hacker, account hacker, IP address. Very, very unlawful. So I'm going to do, even though it's going on for an hour, well, it's already gone past an hour, should I say, a couple more. Okay. They've got all their friends involved, alright? We've got witness intimidation, blackmailing anyone they can via stalking, phone calls, harassing on social media. Any way, shape or form, they have been harassing. Or even maybe their friends, or these people involved, and this masculine or feminine's friends involved. Everyone wants a piece of this fucking pie. Rituals to abuse you. Cowards. So, ritualistically abusing. Trying to compete to be you and all you have. Trying to compete to be this masculine or feminine. More voodoo, hoodoo, root work. Wants to trap this masculine, feminine for life, so they can keep them on this repetitive, persistent cycle of illegal experiments, unethical human experimentation. They're all caught in a web of lies. Dream magic. karmic friends are involved. Because they don't want to see their other pal do well. Stolen clothes, shoes, trainers supposed to be you. Okay. Age 50 to 55 involved. Trying to stop her case from going to trial. We've got you broke free from a karmic cycle, so could have tried to break free or about to break free. Poison manipulation, venom manipulation, various toxins inflict negative effects upon target to cause total paralysis or even kill someone outright. And we've got a good judge who works with Archangel Michael. Good prosecutor, good judge, good law officials, good cops, CID, FBI, CIA and feds. And this is going to hit worldwide news. Okay, even twins was involved. So this is like twins, as in actual twins, or some sort of like ex or fallen twin, like a twin flame. So a karmic twin or a false twin, or actual twin brothers, twin sisters, or a girl or a boy, something to do with twins. Dirty law officials paid under the table, of course. Copy of signature again to claim assets and money. A sister involved in using birth certificates, social security numbers to open a bank account. And then we've got abuse videos uploaded to the dark web. So even a sister wants to see their own sibling be abused. And have that uploaded to the dark web so they can get off on it. They have no morals, yet they want to take the moral high ground. No way. Smear campaign. Plan to discredit a public figure's false accusations. Then we've got murder video uploaded to the dark web. Wow, this is what this corrupt judge does too. These corrupt law officials do. Anyone who's been bumped off, they upload these videos to dark web and they just cash in on it. They need to feed a screaming entity because they've been working and conjuring up devils and demons. So this entity just screams at them. Absolutely just screams at them. That's why they want to suck all this light and this energy and wrap themselves in that for some sort of divine protection. Filing false reports, overwhelming amount of evidence, and then running out of people to cover their backs. All the chakra attacks: crown chakra, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar chakra, sacral chakra and root chakra. Because they have been thrashing, and I mean absolutely thrashing. It's come out. The thrasher card twice. Any spell work, any ritual, okay? Hoodoo, voodoo, root work, you name it. Absolutely thrashing. We've got you help save someone's life. Or you could have helped save somebody else's life. Getting life in prison for sinister crimes. Everyone in this cult or coven, yeah, is being watched. They wanted to keep this masculine or feminine trapped in a toxic cycle, so made deals with the devil to keep you trapped, or this masculine is feminine. And they will be arrested for attempted murder, and even this judge is under investigation. Even this judge is under investigation for satanic ritual abuse. Murder plot exposed. Again, who helped save someone's life. So yeah. Poverty spells. Because because they're just money power hungry. And they will be arrested for trying to set you up, a cousin involved. Premeditated robbery. But we've got God's army is exposing them all, and they chose to serve darkness. So I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so if that reading resonates, justice is coming. Okay, keep praying. Alright? Keep praying. Keep doing the good work of the divine. Bald head, shaved head could be significant, alright? They had like a hit list. Thought that they was just easy to tick off the list. Thought it was easy. Absolute animals they are. Spain could be significant as well. Could have had a Spanish account. A Spanish bank account. False gods, fallen angels, thought that this masculine or feminine was a proper easy target. Yeah, there they did. So yeah, send me peace, love and light, and I hope you stay safe.